All right, so my Aquarius is over on Patreon. Here's where we meet. I've laid out all of the cards here. They've been shuffled and dealt. If you do watch me over on YouTube, or if you want to catch the pre-shuffle, it is over there. But let's get started. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords in reverse. So this is your energy, Aquarius. I am seeing a male energy here. Now, if you are a female Aquarius, this can also be your energy just coming up more with the masculine, right? We have the yin and the yang. We have feminine and masculine energies in the tarot. So even if you are a female, you could be exhibiting more masculine qualities or masculine traits. So the underlying theme or challenge of this reading is a King of Swords in reverse. So like I said, this is probably your energy. I'm seeing someone here. Now, the technical characteristics of the King of Swords in reverse, he is a force to be reckoned with. I'll definitely say that. Here we have someone, and this, like I said, if you don't resonate with this, we have someone here who can be lying. This is someone who definitely bends the truth. They also, this can be someone who is very aggressive with their words. Not just argumentative, but verbally. This can be someone who is verbally abusive, physically abusive. I've seen it before. More on the verbal, more verbally abusive, verbally aggressive. I also see someone here who could be divorcing, breaking up with someone, a man here I'm seeing. This can be someone who is very vicious when it comes to his words and his actions. I'm also have someone here who can be a mortal enemy. This can be someone that you do not get along with, or you could be in this position yourself where you absolutely are doing everything in your power to speak. This can be someone who's very difficult to deal with. I'll just put it that way. And they are not telling the truth with the card in reverse. Okay, so we definitely want to keep our eye on him and see if there are any more core cards that come up in this reading. Let's see what's going on, Aquarius. That's an interesting card to have there. You could be, like I said, dealing with another air sign who is behaving like this, or this can be your partner or significant other, but I definitely see someone here who is a force to be reckoned with and not the good kind. We have someone here who getting malevolent. Definitely they have an evil streak. They have a bad side. This can be their bad side coming through. This can be someone that you may need a restraining order against. This can be someone who, you know, you have a bone to pick with, or they have a bone to pick with you. All right. We also have a Queen of Swords here coming up in reverse in the recent past, or in your past position. And that is the first card in the spread that I'm seeing. So another air sign energy, and we have the Queen and the King. So I could be speaking to someone who is in a partnership. Okay, and I'm seeing possibly both, either if you're feminine or masculine, you're coming up in the reverse. Or you and your partner are coming up in the reverse, and both as air signs. The Queen of Swords in reverse is almost as bad as the King of Swords in reverse. And when I see swords in the reverse, I see pointy objects, knives. I see pointy words, difficult words. This can definitely be someone who is divorcing, breaking up with someone, quitting a job. Okay, now I clarified this card, and we did have a lot of fire energy coming out. But we also have air energy. So this can be someone that does have fire and air in their chart, or someone that can, sometimes their personality changes. All right. I'm definitely seeing someone here who's very impulsive, who is a bit reckless, possibly very free-spirited, adventurous, but they can sometimes just say things. They don't think about what they're saying. They just kind of blurt things out. Now, I am seeing with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, this person may be coming out of a time of, they have sort of this poverty mindset or this mentality. This can also be a financial situation that they're trying to get themselves out of. That can be pretty difficult. I am seeing here that this person has felt out in the cold, very separate, or separated from someone. Like I said, this can be someone who is a divorcee or divorcing, is going through a separation. They may lack the financial resources, or they may be in a period of their life right now where things are, there's a scarcity, okay? There's a feeling here, a feeling of lack, a poverty mindset. And like I said, this person definitely has fire sign coming up in their characteristics and their personality, but they also have air sign. So this, we could be looking at a fire sign or an air sign here, but I'm going to say air sign, and I'm seeing a female air sign here. The next thing we have here is the Hanged Man. Okay, so this is a sign of Pisces. So I do see in your past, Aquarius, that you or someone around you, likely this could be your energy. I'm not sure at this point because I want to get further into the reading, but I do see an energy here of waiting, of needing to just put things on hold. It's kind of saying like you were at a crossroads, or maybe this was your partner, significant other, your mother, someone that very close to you. I do see someone here who's at a crossroads, literally hanging on there by a thread. And it seems to me that Aquarius, you needed to kind of maybe step outside of your current reality at the time and kind of look at things from a different perspective. Because we have the Queen of Swords reversed and the Hanged Man here, and I do see someone who's hanging upside down, so a change in perspective. Maybe your world was turned upside down. Maybe something changed the way that you saw something. Here's a famous quote by Wayne Dyer that goes like this: change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. So I do see a change in perspective here without the ability to perhaps take action right away. Often the Hanged Man indicates non-action or the inability to kind of do anything about a situation except for just see it differently. With the Ace of Swords here, this is to me a wonderful card, and coming up in your air element, I'm seeing finally some mental clarity here, having some kind of a breakthrough. This can be also some difficult words being spoken, perhaps alerting you to the truth of a situation, perhaps you finding out the truth of about someone or something. I'm definitely seeing here also the Ace of Swords is a cutting energy. It is going to separate you from anything that is no longer serving you. Okay, so when we get mental clarity, we're able to clear out the clutter mentally. Anything that's been standing in your way, anyone that's been standing in your way. Maybe it's been a Leo, maybe it's been a Pisces or an earth sign, or another air sign. But I'm definitely seeing here that there were some truths coming out for you in the past, a moment of definite clarity, of understanding. Sometimes, we have the Ace of Swords is the truth, but while the truth can set you free, it can also hurt. So this may also have been a situation where it was out of your hands, there was nothing you could have do about it, but you did learn the truth. You were speaking the truth. You had to be honest. Someone else had to be honest with you. And honesty was very important, what was called for it in this situation. Okay. You also have the Strength card here, which is the sign of Leo. So I do think either you were dealing with a Leo, Aquarius, or you have some Leo in your chart somewhere. But you needed to be strong, okay? You needed to be courageous. You might have wanted to lash out and say some things. There might have been someone else around you, perhaps a Leo, who was just trying to hold it together, just trying to contain their feelings. We have also compassion, being compassionate. There are not many people that can walk alongside a lion, even if it's a domesticated lion, or a lion in a zoo, or a lion that's free roaming. There are not many people out there that can know how to engage with a wild beast. So metaphorically, we're talking about our ego. We're talking about our wild impulses, reining that in. needing to be compassionate with ourselves and with others. All right, so I'm definitely seeing a trying situation here in your past, something that may have been out of your hands. I feel like what sets you free was speaking the truth, or someone speaking the truth with you and needing to kind of maintain composure, and needing to maintain composure through this difficult time. Let us move into your current situation here. We do have the Moon. We have the Page of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords, the Empress in reverse, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. So I don't know if you guys can see the cards here, but definitely some darker energies in your past, but then I see kind of a little bit of light shining through. It goes back into a darker energy, and then I definitely see here some aggression or some fire energy coming through, all in this row. So with the Moon card, you could be dealing, again, we have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have the sign of Cancer coming up here. But I definitely see some of you Aquariuses going through some kind of transformation here. Now, typically what this could feel like is you feel a little bit vulnerable inside. You could be feeling a little bit soft. And the way that I like to think about it is, you know, crustacean, crabs, etc., before they get their hard shell, they actually have a soft shell. The females do. And while they're laying eggs, while they are going through their transformation, they have a softer shell. And then they gradually shed it and they grow a new one. So this is that you're going through a transformation is what I'm seeing here. And you're a little bit vulnerable. You're not so sure. You could be filled with doubts and fears. You know, where is this going? Where am I going? What is going on? A little bit of paranoia, a need to dive deep and listen to your intuition. Some of you are getting some information through your dreams. Your intuition is speaking to you. So this is a very transformative time for you, I'm seeing currently. With the Page of Pentacles here, some of you are dealing with a younger earth sign. This can even be a child. Interesting, my throat chakra just closed up there while I was talking. So this can be someone who is having trouble, I'm hearing, learning, could be learning disabilities, could also be they're just starting off in their profession, or they just are starting off their maybe somewhat like a child off at college, a student doing new coursework. Often with the Page here, we have just a new beginning. Financially, it's not a lot of money coming in. It could just be a small amount. You could be dealing with someone like this who is kind of got, you know, they're a little bit young, they're a little bit naive, maybe they're not so great with money. They could just be a student learning something for the first time. Maybe going back to school or taking up a new course or starting a new job. Either way, I'm definitely seeing also that this is someone who is could also be focused on their body, their health, messages coming from the earth, from the material realm. So paying attention to your body at this time, very important. If you have any earth in your chart, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or you could be dealing with someone like this. Now, I am seeing a younger person here who does feel, they feel trapped. They feel trapped in their circumstances. They feel like, you know, they're very limited in what they can do, how much they can grow. It could also be here that they're weighing the pros and cons of their current situation and they're not seeing, you know, a path to progress. This could be someone who's afraid to speak up. Okay, remember how I was saying I was having some difficulty with my throat chakra. It could be that they're examining the pros and cons of a situation, kind of weighing them out, and there could be a lot of uncertainty. I'm seeing someone here who has a lot of doubts and fears. They're really going through something here that's been difficult. And maybe this could be someone, like I said, a child, a younger sibling, a daughter, a brother, a sister, anyone who potentially has a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in their chart. I'm seeing a younger earth sign here who just feels limited. They feel trapped. They feel stuck. This could also be someone who is currently incarcerated. Okay, they feel like they're in a prison, or like there's nowhere for them to go. Okay, and we also have the Empress coming up here in reverse. Okay, the Empress in reverse. So some of you are dealing with a mother figure. Oftentimes the Empress can be someone who either is your mother or has that role, kind of very nurturing, very abundant, very loving. I am seeing with the Empress in reverse here definitely health problems. Now, either this can be infertility, this can be sickness, ill health. I'm definitely seeing someone here who's very ill. Okay, and with the page here, I'm definitely seeing someone who could be caring for someone who is ill, and maybe they feel like there's no options out there. They're not getting the treatment they need. Someone here definitely feels limited, and I am seeing, I'm seeing some issues with health this week coming up, or someone who is not doing well from a health standpoint. Now, with the Nine of Wands in reverse, this is a fire sign energy, so you could definitely be dealing with a Leo or an Aries or a Sagittarius this week. And the Empress is actually the sign of, I've seen it come up as the Aries, Libra, Taurus energy. So you could definitely be dealing with any of those signs as well. Venus is her natural ruler, so that's why I say Venus rules Libra, Venus rules Taurus. And then, of course, we have the sign of Aries, potentially, or Leo. So any of those signs. Or your mother could not, maybe your mother's not doing well. If this is you, definitely take care of your health. Explore alternative avenues, make sure you go in and see your doctor, make an appointment if that's something that you feel is necessary. With the Nine of Wands here, I definitely see someone here who is burned out. They want to give up on the situation. They are feeling like they've done everything. Not only that, they have a wealth of experience going through something here repetitively, and they're at this point now where they're at the edge of their rope. Nine of Wands in reverse, not a great card. We see someone here who's definitely tired. They are battle worn. They are ready to give up. Typically, this is someone who doesn't like to give up. They will hold on for as long as possible. But I'm seeing someone here, whether through illness or someone who around them who is ill, or someone who they've been caring for, is just done. They're burned out. They're done. Okay. So, Aquarius, yeah. Going into your future here, okay, and this can be over the next week or so, even further out. Okay, so if this is the current 5 days here, count 5 days, 4 or 5 days out, this would be the next week or so. We have a Queen of Cups here in reverse with the Star in reverse. So this is your energy coming up, Aquarius. And I'm seeing someone here who's very moody. Okay, happy one day, sad the next. This can also be someone who turns to substances. Okay, so be careful how much you drink. Be careful how much you are, Queen of Cups reverse, emotional sponge. She's always taking on other people's pain. She's very empathic, so it's very easy for her to do that. Do watch out for your psychic boundaries. Where are you not only absorbing, where are you absorbing other people's moods? Okay, so watch out for that. With the Star in reverse here, I'm also seeing here that there's a tendency for you to be pessimistic, not to see the glass as half full. You're seeing it as half empty. Maybe you're not seeing the results right away, or you're feeling pessimistic here. I'm definitely seeing someone here who's very moody. Okay, this can be someone who's very emotional, okay, cries a lot, or has mood swings. And interestingly enough, we also have a Knight of Cups coming up reversed here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So my Knight of Cups in reverse is my ex card, my ex-lover. This can be someone also that says a lot of things, but they don't mean them. They might say they love you, or they might say they care, or maybe they're there one day, gone the next. This is someone who has a very superficial level of love. And what I'm seeing is that you could be dealing with an ex-partner coming up in your future, or there's an ex coming back here. And I'm seeing this person, it's a very one-sided relationship. They really aren't giving. If it's a financial situation, it's one-sided. They are withholding affection. They are withholding money. And this could be what's making you upset, Aquarius. Maybe you just you're not seeing any progress, or you are seeing that this person is really fake. They're really superficial. They really don't mean what they say, and they're not maybe helping out financially. Instead of perhaps, I was going to say instead of breaking up with this person or moving on, I'm seeing more boredom. I'm with the Four of Cups in reverse here. This tells me, Aquarius, that you are looking for a sign. You're looking for an opening here. You're looking for something. There can be restlessness and boredom, apathy, and a feeling of withdrawing, okay? Or someone who is going through a withdrawal period. And this is definitely, I think, related to potentially a decision here that you are not able to make with regards to love, or a major life decision. I'm seeing here with the Lovers in reverse sign of Gemini that, Aquarius, you are, either you or your loved one is experiencing unrequited love, okay? Very difficult reading so far, but I see here if you are with a soulmate or a twin flame, or your soulmate or twin flame is still with you, there's a soul contract here, a soulmate contract that is over, okay? It's over, and there is a situation here where I am seeing unrequited love. It's not being reciprocated, or a decision cannot be made at this time. So for your outcome, Aquarius, we have the Fool in reverse. So this is a sign of Aries. I also see this as a Virgo energy. And this can indicate delays around taking a trip. If you are going to be traveling, I see that, yes, you'll be traveling, but there could be some delays in terms of this new beginning. I'm also seeing someone here who's very distrustful. They are reckless. They are restless. They're wanting to get going. They're wanting to explore. They're wanting this new beginning. But there's so much distrust and so much fear that is really holding this person back. Let me go ahead and put down one more with the Fool. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I really see here someone who could be dealing with issues with boundaries. Okay, either they are giving away their money, their time, resources too easily, or this can be someone who is finally opening up and ready to let go. There could be a purging here as well, or a reluctance even here to let go and to trust. And this can be, you know, because someone has been hurt so many times, or someone is feeling very pessimistic here. They don't think that they can move beyond this. But some of you are going through, I see someone here is going through a lot. I'm seeing health challenges. I'm seeing issues relating, possibly having someone here who's hanging on. You're hanging on to them. They're hanging on to you. There's just who's gonna do it first kind of thing. Who's gonna break up first, or who's gonna let go first. I do see letting go though. Okay, I do also see here that someone, this can be you, does want a new beginning. You do want to be able to let go and travel, or let go and be free. But there are delays to that, but I do see eventually, Aquarius, that you will be letting go. You will be opening up. You may also be purging, going through your closets, cleaning out stuff, cleaning out the clutter, opening up more about your situation and not holding on as tightly. So we're going to go ahead and pull a Kama Sutra position here for Aquarius from the Six Fortunes deck. Okay, we have the Emperor, which is also the sign of Aries. And so the Emperor card is interesting if you're a man watching or if you are a female watching. The Emperor is usually the male partner here. And so I'm seeing that we do have an energy of someone here who likes to be in charge, very masculine, very dominant. The meaning of this card in this deck is that the Emperor, you know, expects, you know, they kind of like the female to dote on them. So when you get this card in this deck, it's basically saying, you know, it is the man's turn to kind of be, to sit back, relax, and you have the female or the more feminine energy in the relationship or the more submissive energy take care of him or take care of her, if that is you, if you're the female and you're more dominant. But the more dominant energy, the more bossy energy here really enjoys being pampered and likes to be in charge. They like to wear the pants. This is someone that Jeff definitely would like to experience having the power, taking their power back, feeling in control. Someone here likes to be in control. Someone here likes to feel like they're dominant. And so if this is you or if this is your partner, it's just saying that, you know, the guidance here or the Kama Sutra here, the lesson is to express your dominance by sitting back and allowing others to kind of, allowing your partner, for example, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your lover, to kind of tell them what you like and be direct. And the other way around, if you're the more submissive, you may be looking for someone to tell you what to do and to be a little bit more direct, a little bit more bossy. That's what I'm seeing here for your Kama Sutra message. And let's go ahead and also pull a butterfly oracle card. I'll just check to see how we're doing with time. Very good. We got plenty of time here. What is the life guidance for Aquarius during this period? What is the life guidance? What kind of changes might Aquarius expect this month? What kind of life changes might Aquarius expect this month? Okay, we have grief work. All right, so there are some cards here that talk about health. I'm also seeing there's a lot of cards here that are suggesting moodiness, okay, maybe needing to open up and let go about something that's been difficult. Let's go ahead and explore that a little bit. So this card signals that your heart needs some healing from one or more losses. There's grief work to be done as a way of moving forward with your life. Already you can think of how this specifically applies to you. Unhealed grief is compounded by each subsequent loss. Although it's uncomfortable to mourn and cry, sometimes this is the only path to healing. That's why it's best to heal with an experienced grief counselor, grief support group, or trauma-trained therapist. Loss is one of the more painful processes of change, yet it can also help us develop compassion and more appreciation for life. Additional meanings: changes that feel like a loss, a calling to be a grief counselor, performing a eulogy, comforting a grief-stricken friend. Aquarius, I really hope this reading has helped you. Please definitely let me know below in the comments if you have any questions, concerns. Let me know if you resonate. I am available to do private readings this month, so if that's something that interests you, you can always find my information below in the description. I want to send you off with blessings, love and light. I hope you have a wonderful rest of February, and I will see you guys back in the month of March. Take care.